It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And we've got the Panthers, reigning league MVP. He's been one of the best blitzers in the NFL this season and is among the league leader in sacks. It's the Panthers and the Jets, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New York Jets. Defense rested and ready coming off the open week in their schedule.
Here we go. Cut, ready.
Play fake, Mariota. And his first pass is incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. But you look at this defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stopped him for no gain.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And now that brings up fourth down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. The Carolina defense set to go to work here. Nothing on the scoreboard for either side here. 0-0 in the opening quarter as this next drive gets underway. They go play action. Mariota. They'll run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. Looks like a second empty.
The Panthers ready to go on this next defensive possession.
Here we go.
First down, Mariota. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Brian Burns, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter. The Carolina defense set to go to work here. They'll have field position working in their favor as this ball backed up inside the 5-yard line as this drive begins 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there.
That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something.
The Panthers ready to go on this next defensive possession.
Ready. Ready.
Following the interception here, Mariota. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Okay, right.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Set.
Mariota. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drive.
The Carolina defense set to go to work here. Their guys have the lead here in this first half, and they'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Mariota. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, go.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And good running there as he'll take. Mariota now from the 50. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Cut.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Mariota. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. There's the stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A gain of 32 that time. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
Ready.
Mariota on 1st down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Ready.
Here's Mariota. Over the middle to Beckham. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Mariota to throw it. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is indeed good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit.
The Panthers ready to go on this next defensive possession.
Let's go now.
A first down throw for Mariota. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation...
The Carolina defense set to go to work here. They hold the lead here in this 3rd quarter, but every drive important in a 1-score game as this one begins 1st and 10 here. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Hall. He'll take this to the 46.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the best.
The Panthers ready to go on this next defensive possession.
The Jets defense shut down the offense. The offense trash. The offense trash. Got 76 right now.
Maybe a free play here for Mariota. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
He finds Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Mariota now. Out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll wind up getting 9 after touching and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Mariota. Throw over the middle. He's got Rucker. The Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
Ready.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown.
I know you're going to lose to the Jets.
Touchdown now. This 3rd quarter. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good...
The Carolina defense set to go to work here.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Ready.
Throwing, Mariota. Got a man here, it's Wilson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Red, quick, yellow, black swap.
On play action, Mariota rolling to his right. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, as everyone at home was saying, okay,
the Panthers ready to go on this next defensive possession.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Ready.
Hall again on 2nd down. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Here's Mariota. That's pulled in by Wilson. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Set, go.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll run with Hall. You need to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Okay, right.
And you knock out somebody's perfect season.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because it's not a championship game yet, but the team that's undefeated feels like a champion. So you've won a little bit extra in this one. Yeah, they've got to feel great about taking a knee here.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. On one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but